Hey you guys, welcome back. If you guys are new here, my name is Lauren, and I'm a nurse that loves all things skincare, and especially science-backed skincare. I've been loving just delving into ingredients, and I just want skincare that works, you know? I mean, don't we all? But today I'm very excited to share with you guys my skincare routine. I know it's been a while. I've been reviewing a lot of skincare, and I haven't really told you what has been a staple in my routine. So today we're going to talk about my daytime and nighttime skincare routine for dry skin. If you guys don't know, I do have drier skin, and I deal with areas of hyperpigmentation. I have melasma spots, sunspots, and also I'm focusing my routine on anti-aging, fine lines and wrinkles. And yeah, that's really the gist. So we're going to dive right into it. We're going to start with the nighttime, and then we'll go to the daytime just because the nighttime's a little bit more involved. Alright, so we'll get right into it. I did want to mention too, I'm going to talk about the products that I'll be repurchasing and the products that won't be sticking around in my routine. I've been trying out some new skincare that hasn't really worked with my skin. Maybe I'm craving a little bit more from certain products. So I will mention that as well because yeah, some of these products I know I will never be without, and I'll make sure to highlight those. So, okay, first let's talk about my cleanser that I've been absolutely obsessing over. You guys have heard me rave about this in my last Paula's Choice video. This hydrating cleanser. This is from her Resist line. This cleanser is for normal to dry skin. And oh my gosh, when I tell you that this has the most rich, luxurious texture, you would think it was high-end skincare and if it was packaged in some fancy bottle, but it feels so silky and smooth on the skin, and it makes my skin so hydrated. It cleanses my skin without stripping. It actually leaves my skin feeling hydrated, and I love that cooling feel it gives my skin. Do you guys notice it's very hard to find a creamy cleanser that doesn't give your skin that like clean, refreshed feel? Some of them just feel like you just wiped off lotion off of your face, but this gives your skin that cleansed feel, and your skin doesn't feel tight and dry. It just feels hydrated and supple and plump and just so good. This is going to be a staple. This is a product that will be sticking around for sure. I love this. It does do a great job at removing makeup as well, but it's not too heavy where you could use an oil balm afterwards, but honestly I never feel like I need it because it has that silky texture. It easily breaks down makeup. So yeah, I just love this stuff. And then, so when I'm having a breakout, this is probably something I use maybe 5 to 6 days a week. About once a week, I do incorporate the Keep the Peace Acne Calming Cream Cleanser by Versed. This is amazing for breakouts. It does have a 1.5% of salicylic acid in here, which is your BHA that's going to break down those oils in your skin. It's going to annihilate all that bacteria and just cleanse the skin. And it does it without stripping the skin. This is the first acne targeted cleanser that I found that is great for dry skin. It really leaves your skin feeling still hydrated after treating it. It's just a great cleanser. It also leaves your skin with that refreshing feel, just like the creamy cleanser does, but even more so with this. Your skin just feels, it's just a pick-me-up for your skin. I love this. So great if you have acne prone skin, but you're also maybe a little bit on the dry side. It's nice and creamy and feels great. I love this stuff as well. And then after I cleanse, I go in with an active ingredient, whether that be retinol, an AHA, an antioxidant. Now, recently I've been using this I promise this whole video is not Paula's Choice. This is the only other Paula's Choice product I'll be talking about. But this Paula's Choice 1% retinol treatment has been just my new favorite. I almost gave up on retinol treatments because I don't know, I felt like I was seeing the brightness with OTC retinols, but it wasn't those like remarkable prescription-like results I was looking for. But this gives your skin smoothness. I've really noticed a difference in the crepiness of my skin and the brightness. And what I love about this, you see the peeling from the retinol, but it's not that red, irritated, peely skin. It doesn't look inflamed ever. You just, you'll be applying your foundation and you're like, okay, I'm noticing some peeliness, which to me is so satisfying because then you know the retinol is actually resurfacing the skin. So this is a great over-the-counter retinol, especially at 1%. That's an intense over-the-counter retinol. And it seems like 1% would be a super low concentration, but there's been a lot of studies that show that 1% is an effective concentration for an OTC retinol, actually even comparable to prescription retinoid results. So I just love this. Also with that refreshing feel in the skin as well, it leaves it with a moisturized feel with a freshness. It has like a buttery feel to it. It doesn't have a liquidy serum feel. It's more of like a thick lotion-like serum. It's just beautiful on the skin, gives an instant moisturized glow, really nice. Love that retinol. This will be a staple for sure. I'll definitely repurchase this. A pricier product from Paula's Choice for sure. I think this is like $58, I want to say, but definitely worth the result. And I can get away with using this once, maybe twice. Sometimes even twice a week is even too much for me. Twice a week, my skin is definitely more sensitive, but once a week, it seems like just enough to get those results. I don't really feel like I need any more, but you probably, if you have a tolerance to retinol, you could probably use this about twice, maybe even sometimes 3 times a week, but once is just enough for me. So when I'm not using the retinol, I'll reach for an AHA or another antioxidant. The Ordinary's lactic acid is amazing for exfoliating the skin. You're gonna get that chemical exfoliation, but it's a nice gentle chemical exfoliant. You're gonna get smoothness and glowiness from this product. Great price point on this, and it's super liquidy. It's almost water-like, so it's really easy to incorporate into your routine. It absorbs quickly into your skin, and with this, I never get any sensitivity, any peeling. With that said, definitely be careful with your SPF protection the next day. Use a higher SPF because this may increase your sun sensitivity, but I love this if you want to get some brightness and if you want to add a liquid exfoliant to your routine. This is a great one, nice and gentle, but effective, so I love that. And this I can use about 3 times a week, and on the nights I'm not using this. Another active ingredient I love to reach for is this azelaic acid by The Ordinary. I love spot treating with this, especially on my darker spots, on my sunspots. Azelaic acid has shown similar results to hydroquinone, which is a skin lightening agent that a lot of dermatologists will recommend. There is an over-the-counter hydroquinone cream. I think it's by Alpha Skincare. It's a 2%. Now you can get a 4% concentration from your derm through prescription. But yeah, I saw this. I saw that people had really great results from it. So I wanted to give it a go, and I really did notice some great lightening with my dark spots. Am I going to repurchase this? I think I want to try out a hydroquinone just so maybe I can report the results back to you guys as well. I just really enjoy using this. I'm almost done it, so it'll probably be in my next empties video. I've been really excited about this. So they're pretty much the 3 active ingredients that I'll rotate throughout the week. And then on days when I just want some more moisture, I'll usually use a peptide cream. I love, of course, I always rave about this one, the Snail Mucin. This doesn't have manufactured peptides in here, but Snail Mucin does have natural peptides. And there is nothing like the hydration I get from this serum. So I just love this. This is definitely something I will never be without. They have a new Essence Radiance Serum that is on the way by YesStyle. I'm dying to try that one out as well, but I don't know, I just can't see anything comparing to this. I just love this so much. Sometimes I'll layer this with another peptide serum, like Versed has a great one. I'm using this one. It's called On the Rise Firming Serum. It has a few different peptides in here, very similar to The Ordinary's Buffet Serum, which I have not repurchased, but I love that one as well. But this is along the same price points. You can get it at Target. You guys know I always rave about Versed. I love this serum as well. And then if I want to step it up with even some more moisture, this is by the company The Plant Base. This is a Korean skincare company. This is their Time Stop Collagen Ampule. I have been so impressed with this. So I picked this up because this is one of the most popular products on YesStyle's website. So I really wanted to give it a go, and I cannot get over the moisture and hydration I get from this. It almost feels like a light facial oil going onto the skin, and the glow you get from this is absolutely gorgeous. The hydration, the smoothness, the radiance this gives your skin feels so great on. It's not sticky at all. It's just a nice extra hydrating product that's great to layer with. And I think the reason I love this is because it's highly contained with, there's a high concentration of, there's a 76% concentration of mushroom extract in here, and I think that's why I love it so much. Youth to the People's Adaptogen Moisture Cream, I have to repurchase that. I have like a little travel size that I'm like savoring. I'm like rationing every last bit of that because that cream is so moisturizing, and it contains a high amount of mushroom in there. And I think that was the first product I've really used that I've noticed this high content of mushroom, and I just can't get over the hydration and the dewiness that it gives my skin. It's just a gorgeous ingredient. So I was not surprised that I love this so much. So this is great if you want to add some extra hydration to your routine, and if you want some extra plumpness, if your skin is feeling extra dry, this is great. It's not super heavy, but it's still hydrating. Love this stuff. And if I want to step up my hydration even more, I'll add a hyaluronic acid after cleansing but before moisturizing serums like those 3 I just talked about. And the one that I've been trying is this one by Glow Recipe. This is the Plum Plump Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is nice. It's a little treat in your routine. Do I think it's necessary? I don't think so. I don't think I'll repurchase this. It's fun to use. I've found myself reaching for this a lot because it gives some nice light hydration. It does give a nice dewy sheen to the skin, but the next day my skin doesn't feel like any extra hydrated. But looking into the ingredients, the hyaluronic acid is actually 8th on the ingredient list. Before the hyaluronic acid, you have some nice moisturizers in here, but you know, it's your standard like glycerin, propanediol, just nice moisturizing agents that are in a lot of moisturizers and moisturizing serums. So I just feel like this is a pricey product for what you're getting. It's just so hard to not compare any other hyaluronic acid to the ordinaries. Hyaluronic acid is 2nd on the ingredient list on the ordinaries. You have water and you see the hyaluronic right afterwards. So you're getting that high potency of that humectant. So I just don't really feel like this is worth the money. It's cute, it's fun to use, the packaging is so cute. Oh my gosh, I just want to stare at this all day. I want to put it on display in my bathroom. I think it's so fun. But yeah, I just don't feel like it's worth the money. If you have a friend that's totally into skincare, a skincare junkie, I think would get a kick out of this. It's fun to use, but I don't know. Is it worth the money? I think it's kind of gimmicky. I do love Glow Recipes Watermelon Sleeping Mask. That is one product by them that I would definitely repurchase. That's also like a fun treat. It has AHAs in there. It's really moisturizing. But this one, I don't know. I don't really think was worth the money. All right, so just to recap, I'll cleanse my skin and then I'll add an active ingredient like one of these 3 guys, retinol, azelaic acid, or lactic acid. And then I'll reach for a moisturizing serum, one of these 3. Sometimes I'll even layer these 2 together, or I'll layer these 2 together. And sometimes I'll add a hyaluronic acid serum. To be honest though, I don't know, are you guys huge fans of HA serums? Now that I'm using so many nice like moisturizing serums, I don't really feel like I'm missing anything when I'm not using a hyaluronic acid serum. I do, like I said, love the ordinaries. There's something about that tightness that it gives my skin the next day after using that, but that serum does pillow my skin. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't found one that I've really loved that much, but I love to try them. I always like to try new skincare to see if they make a difference in my routine. Let me know down below that your favorite hyaluronic acid serum. I'd love to know. And then, okay, so after the serums, then I go in with my moisturizer, and the one that I've been loving, oh, I said there was only 2 Paula's Choice products. There's one more. This is the Moisture Boost Hydrating Treatment Cream. I'm almost done this though, and I've been reaching for a new one that I'll be talking about in a second, but I am using this now, so I wanted to throw this in. But this is the Moisture Boost Hydrating Treatment Cream. Such a lush, rich texture to this. If you have dry skin, you will absolutely love this. Great ingredients. It's fragrance free. There's jojoba seed oil in here, so I think you're getting that rich texture from that jojoba oil. So I love this. Ceramide, you have squalene in here. I love squalene. Great occlusive moisturizer. Great things. Just a thick, nice moisturizer that you can top with pretty much any serum. It works well. It doesn't pill. It's just such a non-offensive moisturizer that doesn't irritate your skin. It's creamy. It makes your skin feel so plump and smooth in the morning. I love this. This has been highly rated on Paula's Choice website, and for whatever reason, they discontinue it and always seem to bring it back. So it's a cult favorite for a good reason. It's just great. I'm almost done this, and I've been starting to use the Beta Glucan Daily Moisture Cream by Ionique, another K-beauty brand. I love this. I have to say, it's not as hydrating as the PC product, but really thick, also nice rich texture. It's more of like a water gel cream to me, kind of along the same lines as the Pertini cream by Drunk Elephant, but a little bit thicker. But you still get that like water light moisture that just it's pulled into your skin and it just absorbs quickly. Another great moisturizer that I know I'm going to love. I love the packaging. I love that it's in this big tube. You get a full 2 ounces in here. This is great. I'm excited about this one, and excited to keep using this more on a routine basis once I get through that PC product. But yeah, that just feels really nice on the skin. Okay, so that is my nighttime routine. I do sometimes throw on an eye cream as well. We talked about this before. Do you need an eye cream? Probably not. You could use any moisturizer underneath the eye, but sometimes they just, I don't know, they pack that extra punch underneath the eyes. And especially I love them if they're super concentrated, if they're really thick and buttery, and obviously if they have good ingredients. And I've been using the Dream Eye Cream by Youth to the People. This is really nice. It has this like buttery, rich texture, really occlusive, holds in that moisture. It just feels so I don't know, just creamy on the skin and soothing also. And the next morning when I wake up, my under eyes look nice and nourished and moisturized. So this has ceramides in here, there's hyaluronic acid, there's also squalene, also shea butter, so really nice thick moisturizing ingredients, but it's not quite thick enough for me. It has a nice, it's a thicker moisturizer kind of a feel, but it's not that balmy texture that I'd like in an eye cream. I want something to be really thick and inclusive underneath my eyes. My eyes are super dry, so is it nice? Do I enjoy using it? Yes, but I don't know if I would repurchase it. But the formula is really nice. It goes on like a dream. It feels nice and almost like cloud-like and whipped underneath the eyes, if that makes sense. Really super, I was gonna say dreamy, and it's a the dream eye cream is what it's called. It really has a dreamy consistency, and I saw it sold out on Sephora right now. Hopefully it's restocked by the time this video goes up and I link this, but I do really like this. I don't know, I like some other eye creams a little bit more. So yeah, nice eye cream, but it's just not as thick as I would like to see in an eye cream. All right, so there's my nighttime routine. And then during the day, I will sometimes wake up and just splash my face with some cool water. Sometimes I will cleanse again. And if I do cleanse again, I do like a light creamy moisturizer like the Paula's Choice. But I always go for a vitamin C, and the one I've been loving, I don't think I'll ever look back, is this one by Timeless. This is the 20% vitamin C and ferulic acid with vitamin E. I love that you're getting that high 20% vitamin C concentration. It's in opaque packaging with a pump, so it really maintains the stability of the vitamin C, and you're getting that pure L-ascorbic acid, which is the most studied vitamin C with proven results. So I just think you're getting so much bang for your buck with this product. It also has the antioxidants in here that are proven to keep that L-ascorbic acid stable, like the ferulic acid and the vitamin E. So just a great formula. Goes on almost like a facial oil, but a little lighter. It's so pleasant to use. It layers underneath foundation well. I love this stuff. And then after vitamin C, I'll usually go in with like a lightweight moisturizer for the day. But if I'm just like waking up and if I'm not going out right away, I'll throw in just a lightweight moisturizer. And I've been liking this one by Kapari. This is the Coconut Water Moisture Cream. Really nice. It has a nice gel consistency. It absorbs quickly into the skin. It gives this like pretty wet look to the skin and makes your skin look really plump and supple. It's nice and moisturizing. It's not too moisturizing, which is why I feel like if I'm home during the day, I sometimes have to reapply this. I do crave a little bit more moisture from my moisturizers, so I don't know if I would repurchase this, but I have been enjoying using this. It's nice and lightweight if you're looking for a nice lightweight moisturizer. I do like this. But honestly, sometimes I don't even reach for a moisturizer like I was saying, and I'll just go right for, I'm dropping products everywhere. I'll just go right in with an SPF, and these ones especially are great because they're nice and moisturizing. They have a high SPF protection, and they're just great for dry skin. So the first one I've been loving is this Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisture SPF of 47. I've always raved about the tinted version of this, and they sent this out probably 2 months ago at the beginning of the summer, and I cannot get enough of this. First of all, it has the argan oil in here, so you're gonna get that thick moisture component from this, and it works so well underneath makeup. If you have dry skin, this will be your best friend. I mean, I am telling you, there is no evidence of an SPF underneath your foundation. It blends in well with foundations. It doesn't feel like an extra layer on your skin. I will say the only negative about this is all mineral. So you will have, I mean, not all mineral sunscreens are gonna give you a cast, but this one in particular, I do feel like there is a slight white cast to it, but obviously underneath foundation, you're not even gonna notice it. But you'll see there's a cast initially, but it does dissipate and it does eventually blend into the skin. But I think if you're of a darker skin tone, I think this might be a little bit too much of a cast for you. The tinted version I think would work nice if you are of a darker skin tone. But yeah, it's just such a rich feeling. Like it feels like an oil on your skin, but it's not super, it doesn't slide around underneath your foundation. If you're dry, this is like your best friend as a primer. You're getting that full SPF 47 protection underneath makeup when you wear this. It's just great. I can't say enough good things. And now if I'm going for a makeup free day, which is more so than not recently, I've been loving this one by Dermatology. This is their tinted moisturizer SPF of 47. This is a combo of a mineral sunscreen. You have your zinc oxide at 12% in here, and the chemical sunscreen is the octinoxate at 7.5%. So I think that's why it lends itself to this nice consistency. It feels so thin on the skin. It blends in nice and it just moisturizes so nicely. It's not thick or heavy feeling. This is like my holy grail moisturizer. This is hyped up for a reason. This is just amazing. Amazing. I did buy this with my own money, but after raving about the brand so much, I did post a video about reviewing all their sunscreens. They did offer me an affiliate code, which I'll link that down below. It's Lauren20. You can get 20% off. I cannot recommend this brand enough. I'm definitely skeptic with medical grade skincare because I can't stand that marketing term, but this stuff works and it's not expensive. Sometimes these medical grade companies will sometimes charge you in the hundreds of dollars for their products, and I just don't think they're worth it all of the time. But this is, oh gosh, let me look up the price of this. 21 bucks. Great buy. You're also getting skin loving ingredients in here. You're getting hyaluronic acid, there's niacinamide, also vitamin E. Feels so great on the skin. Like I said, just super moisturizing and the perfect neutral shade if you're looking for a neutral toned SPF. Let me put it on my other hand. That's where I put my Joki Marin. So you can barely see it. It blends into my skin tone really nicely. See how it just blends in so nicely, and it gives this glowy dewiness to the skin without any illumination. There's no like sparkly glitter or anything in here. It's just a nice like youthful glow that it gives to the skin. It's gorgeous. One of my favorites. Thank you guys for recommending this brand to me. I've heard so many great things and I'm glad I jumped on it. So yeah, great brand. I'm super excited. On my Instagram page, I do have their other sunscreens. I broke it down on the differences between them. I have a little chart, but I also have a video with all of their sunscreens as well, which I'll link down below, but cannot get enough of this. And then last but not least, for the daytime, I've been loving this Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. Wow, another product. I was almost a little skeptical of all the reviews. Ole Henriksen is a very influencer present brand. They send out a lot of PR. They're very generous with their PR, which I very much so appreciate. But yeah, a lot of it I just feel like is overpriced. Their active ingredients don't really back up their price tag. Like their vitamin C serum is great, but it's a vitamin C derivative and it just seems like it's super pricey for what it is. And everybody always raved about this. I'm like, is it that great? I don't know, but thank you to them for sending this out because this skeptic is a believer now. This stuff is great. So this is the Banana Bright Eye Cream, like I just said, but this has a great sheen to it. It's so gorgeous, which is why I like this for the daytime. Not super thick. It's not going to be my staple nighttime eye cream because it's not occlusive like I like in an eye cream, but it's a great under eye brightener for the day. So it has this slightly peachy tint to it with some illumination, but I've tried some other illuminating eye creams that leave almost like a sparkliness underneath my eyes that sink into my fine lines, but this just brightens and makes your under eye look dewy and radiant without looking overdone or fake or look like you just applied highlighter underneath your eyes. It is great. There's not really any skin changing anti-aging ingredients in here, but just nice moisturizers. Actually kind of similar to the Dream Eye Cream as far as it has jojoba seed oil in here. There's shea butter. No ceramides like the Youth to the People has. Now, big difference with the Youth to the People and the Ole Henriksen, this does have fragrance in here. Pretty strong citrusy fragrance to it. It has limonene and then linalool in here, citral, lemon extract, orange extract. So definitely some extra fragrance in here. So if your under eyes are sensitive, maybe avoid this one. Try out the Youth to the People. But I have not had any sensitivity, and my eyes can get pretty sensitive from specific products. So I don't know, I've been impressed by this. I really like the brightness that this gives my under eye, and I'm sorry I was such a skeptic for so long. This is one product by them that I do think is really worth it. Especially now with all this mask wearing, I've been so focused on my under eye area and just targeting specific things and wanting that area to look just bright. I haven't been wearing makeup to work, usually just some under eye cream, some eyebrows, mascara, and I call it a day. But sometimes an under eye cream with that corrector quality to it can make such a difference. So I just love the way that this makes my eyes look bright and open, and I really love that stuff. So yeah, that is new to my routine. I will definitely repurchase that. So thank you to Ole Henriksen for sending that along. But that is the end of my daytime and my nighttime skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know your routine. What have you guys been using? What is a star skincare product that you cannot get enough with these days? I'd love to hear from you guys. Like I say, you guys always give the best recommendations. Check out my Paula's Choice video, not for my content, but for your recommendations. In that video, I got so many new PC products that I want to try. You guys left some great products down there that are very intriguing to me, so check that one out. Thank you to you guys. You guys are always the best, and I will see you in my next video. See you guys.